If myself and Miss Figures could be placed back in a breakout room, or do you want us to just join the same one?
I put her in room 3.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
They actually put on record that, you know, there was money paid, you know, and it's,
You know, see,
right,
that's
because
the
how
whole
would you
thing.
say
Good
that? Yeah,
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
What's your name?
Rochelle Sharp.
Okay, thank you. Joseph Cooper?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Hi, which matter are you here for?
I'm here for Sam Rental LLC versus Trisha Sharp.
And then you have one at 2:30.
2:00, and then also Sam. Yeah, I've got one at 2 and one at 2:30. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sounds good. Your internet's a little janky today. Let's see if it stabilizes.
Okay, it's not
Did you
just
say
me.
something?
I thought maybe it was just my system or something.
Nope, I think his internet is unstable.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Cooper, are you still there? He's frozen.
I'm sorry, is that my internet that's unstable?
Yes, it's yours.
I'll log out and log back in and see if that'll make it
Okay.
better.
Thank you. Who's on the Moto G stylus?
Carrie Hahn.
Okay, sounds back. Ms. Tolzman, are you here on behalf of Paulette's?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you've met with Ms. Hahn already?
I have, Your Honor.
Okay, give me just a moment.
I'm hoping that better, Your Honor.
It's still going in and out. Can you stop your camera? That might help. Okay, can you unmute and say something? Mr. Cooper?
I'll switch over to my colleague's computer. I'll be right back, Your Honor.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. We're on the record in the matter of FR Lansing versus Carrie Hahn, file number 22-03660 LT, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Alex Tolzman appearing on behalf of the attorney for record for the plaintiff.
Okay, Ms. Hahn, you do not have an attorney, that's correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Today was the date and the time that was set for a hearing on a motion to stop eviction. This matter was set for a hearing after a pretrial. Pretrial was February 1st. The hearing was set for March 1st at 2:45. We provided that date on the record to the parties, and then notice was sent to the address on file. However, we received your motion, ma'am, to set aside the default. You indicated that you never received notice that the court proceedings were on the 1st, and that you were told by the defendant's attorney the court proceedings were March 8th.
I was told by the court that it was March 8th.
No, we told you March 1st. Where's the notice that went out? And we mailed the notice on February 1st, 1 month prior, to the address that you live at. This is the date, the same address on this eviction notice. And it said Wednesday, March 1st at 2:45.
I never received that notice, Your Honor. I still have not received that notice.
The notice did not return back to the court, so it's, as far as the courts is concerned, it was delivered to the proper address. We noticed that you received the notice of the default to that same address.
I understand, Your Honor. I have no explanation of why it was not received. I have a broken lock on my mailbox, but I have no excuses to give you, Your Honor. I did not receive that notice.
Okay, sounds good. You met with Ms. Tolzman. Did you all come to an agreement?
No, ma'am. There's a
Okay,
discrepancy.
in order for me to set aside the default judgment, I need two things, ma'am. First, I need good cause as to why you need the default set aside, and then I need a meritorious defense as to the underlying action. And so this is an action for non-payment of rent, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor, I paid in a money order in October for October's rent. I was filed against for this eviction for $242 for lawyer fees from the last time we were in eviction court and got a conditional dismissal. That was why she filed against me for this order.
Okay, Ms. Tolzman, is that accurate?
Your Honor, the information that I have is the defendant's motion. I also have contacted the attorney of record. It sounds like there is some confusion. The court cost that she is talking about is not included in the default that was entered against her. The total judgment amount is the $3,493.54, which includes the $169.79 court costs per the court's file. The legal fees that she's speaking of are on her ledger from the last eviction proceeding, but they're not included in this amount for this default judgment.
Ms. Hahn, you understand that the eviction amount was for over $3,000. Why do you believe this was just for court costs? And do you have proof that you paid all of your rent other than the amount that you're alleging was for court costs?
She mailed it back to me and refused payment because I didn't include the $242 that she says I owe for lawyer fees from the last eviction proceeding. I have all of the rent.
When did you mail the check for that?
In October. She sent it back, mailed it back to me with a post-it handwritten saying that they don't take partial payment. And the partial payment that she's saying wasn't included is that $242
Okay,
from the prior judgment that we had a conditional dismissal.
okay, so what about this 3,000 that's remaining? Have you paid that? Or was that sent
No.
back?
She won't accept my money. Because she
So
wants
what you're saying is you have the complete amount of the 3,500 right now, but they won't accept it because they're trying to get you to pay for these court fees, attorney's fees from where there was a conditional dismissal?
No, this case was filed for because of the $242 from the last
Right, but-
proceeding. I have
I
all the money.
understand.
I have all the rent. She wouldn't accept rent since October. She has not accepted payment because it wasn't payment in full. I didn't know about the court change where the default became. I have the money to pay the rent that I owe.
Okay, well, the possession judgment as of March was $3,295.75. That's without court costs. You have $3,295 that you've been
Yes,
trying to
ma'am.
pay your rent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you've been trying to pay your rent since October? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am. She mailed the money order back to me with a note on it because I didn't pay the $242 that they've now taken off the default judgment and still want me to pay.
Okay, I am going to grant your request to set aside the default. I find that you have good cause and a meritorious defense. We'll set this for a hearing.
Thank you, ma'am.
April 12th at 3:30.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you write that date down.
Yes,
Put it
ma'am.
in your phone, write it upon your heart, put it wherever you need to put it. I don't want to hear that I didn't get a notice in the mail. We're gonna
Yes,
mail a
ma'am.
notice, but I don't want to hear that I didn't get it though. That one's not
I
gonna
will
work
be there.
anymore, okay, ma'am?
I will be there.
Very good. I need the plaintiff to provide a ledger of what she owes at the time of that hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, Ms. Taylor, you ready to proceed?
I am, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of Stonecrest versus ISIS Figures, file number 22-01011 LT, council appearance.
Good evening. Daniel Landman, P35797, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Felicity Till, P83961, appearing on behalf of the defendant Isis Figures, who is also with me via Zoom.
Today was the date that we reset this matter to allow the parties to run an investigation into the expanded leisure. How are we proceeding at this time?
Your Honor, Mr. Landman and I have come to an agreement, and we are going to submit a stipulated order with these terms to the court. Ms. Figures will have until, owes a total of $4,430.81, inclusive of April's rent. So this agreement will include April's rent. She will pay $1,700 of that by the close of business on March 24th, 2023. So that is this Friday. The remaining total of $2,730.81 will be paid by 5 p.m. on April 15th, 2023. If these payments are made, then the writ will be set aside and a satisfaction of judgment will be filed. And I will be drafting that order and sending it to your courtroom for review and signature.
Thank you, Mr. Lamb, and that's complete and accurate.
Your Honor, it's partially accurate, mostly accurate. If I think what Ms. Till omitted was that if either payment is not made timely, then the motion is denied and the order of eviction that is previously entered by this court on January 31st may be enforced.
Ms. Till.
Yes, that is correct and is my understanding as well.
Okay, very good. And Ms. Figures, that's your understanding?
That is my understanding, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Okay, so I'll note that in the file. I'll also note that there will be a stipulated order of forthcoming. Any additional matters for the record today?
Nothing from defendant, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Thank you both. Have a good one.
You as well. Take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Same to you. Let's see. Did I see? Okay, Trisha Sharp is here. Mr. Cooper, can you hear us?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna put you and Ms. Sharp in a private meeting room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Sharp, you do not have an attorney, correct? Can you unmute your device?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. No, I am not represented.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna put you in the private meeting room with the plaintiff's counsel to see if you can resolve this.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, could I also have my client, Sam Rental LLC, brought into that breakout room?
No problem.
We're back if we can put a judgment on the record.
How did I come back?
You're back, Tricia. Just go ahead and mute yourself until the,
What happened? I didn't touch anything.
no, Tricia, you did the right thing. Just go ahead and mute yourself until the judge is back in the courtroom.
Okay.
Mr. Cooper?
Yes, hello.
Did you come to any sort of resolution with Ms. Sharp?
Yes, we've agreed to the terms of a consent judgment I'd like to put on the record, please.
Okay, I will let Judge Simmons know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Till?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dower, if he's here in person, do you need to speak with him at all, or?
Yes, if I could just have a quick moment, I would like to be able to speak with him in a breakout room.
Okay. On the record, in the matter of Sam Rental LLC versus Trisha Sharp, file number 22-03763 LT, council appearance.
Joseph Cooper, Your Honor, here on behalf of Sam Rental LLC.
Thank you. And Ms. Sharp is present today without counsel. The parties have met privately. And my understanding is you have come to an agreement.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Please state the agreement on the record.
We had agreed to terms for a consent judgment. The possession judgment would include $1,300 for rent, $100 for other money due and costs of $159.93, for a total of $1,559.93. Ms. Sharp will have until April 3rd, 2023, to pay that amount. If she does not pay by April 3rd, 2023, we would be able to come back to ask the court to evict Ms. Sharp. In addition, we are asking for a money judgment for damages with prorated March rent. Our damages are $1,198.66 with costs of $159.93 to a total of $1,358.59. I'd be happy to explain MCR 4.201I to Ms. Sharp if you'd like, Your Honor.
I can do so. Thank you for that.
Thank you,
Let's
ma'am.
see here.
Oh, and I had left out that acceptance of partial payment of the possession judgment amount will not prevent the court from issuing an order evicting the defendant.
Very good. Ms. Sharp, can you unmute your device, please?
Your Honor.
Okay, and so you heard the term stated on the record by the plaintiff's counsel?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay, and you're entering into a consent judgment, meaning you're giving up your rights to make this agreement, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the rights that you would have to give up is that you had the right to be represented by counsel today. You were advised of that right back during your pretrial.
Yes.
But you did not appear today with an attorney, so you are effectively waiving that right, correct? Okay, you also have the right to have a hearing today, or you could have demanded a jury trial in this matter. You've not demanded a jury trial, and today's the date and time set for your hearing. You're waiving your hearing today so that you can enter into this agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is anybody making any threats or promises to you in order to get you to waive those rights and enter into agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you have 3 business days from today. If you leave here and determine that you misunderstood any of the rights that you're waiving, you can come back to the court and file what's called a motion to set aside. You can request to have this judgment set aside and explain to the court how it was that you misunderstood your rights, okay?
In 3 days?
You have 3 business days to do that,
Okay.
okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Also, are you granting Mr. Cooper permission to sign the consent judgment on your behalf?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Thank you.
Oh, okay, and so for the record, you're consenting to pay the amount. Give me that total amount again.
For the possession judgment,
Possession judgment.
$1,559.93, Your Honor.
Okay, and you're agreeing to pay that amount on or before April 3rd, or you're going to vacate by that date, correct, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Partial
Yes.
payment would not satisfy that judgment, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, that also includes a money judgment in the amount of $1,358.59, okay?
Yes.
Okay, any questions at this time?
I don't think so, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper. Any additional matters on this record?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Sharp. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Ashley Overton,
Yes,
do you have an attorney?
no,
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a private meeting room with the attorney for the plaintiffs to see if you all can work out an arrangement on this, okay?
thank you.
You're welcome. I will add you to room 1.
Thank you.
If I could have Sam Rental LLC in that room also, Your Honor.
You all are both already there. You just need to return to breakout room.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay, I see Italy. Ms. Till, is that your client? Is Ms. Till still here? Oh, she's in the room with Doward. Is that on that same matter? Yeah,
Italy is.
very good.
Ma'am, can you put me into the break room?
You're already in there. You have to return to breakout room.
How do I do that, ma'am?
On your bottom of your screen, it should say breakout room.
No, it is not showing. Yeah, join breakout room. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, please. Who's identified as Zoom user?
Desiree
Desiree, do you have a last name?
Henry.
Mr. Cooper, are you ready with Ms. Overton?
If I could have just a minute or two just to prepare my form, Your Honor.
No problem.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm ready to put that on the record, Your Honor.
If I could be placed in a breakout room with Miss McKinney. Just let me know if you want me to jump back into room 2 or if you want me to do a separate one.
They moved you to a different room. Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people. I'm sorry. This is not criminal. We're on the record in the matter of Sam Rental LLC versus Ashley Overton, file number 22-03761 LT, council appearance.
Joseph Cooper, Your Honor, here on behalf of Sam Rental LLC.
Okay, Ms. Overton is present without an attorney today. Mr. Cooper, you met with her. Did you all come to a resolution?
Yes, Your Honor, and we'd like to put terms for a consent judgment on the record.
Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is currently due to the plaintiff $4,870 of rent plus an additional $50 other money due. Court costs were $165.82 for a total of $5,085.82. That is what we are asking for the amount of the possession judgment. If the defendant does not pay that $5,085.82 to the plaintiff or the court on or before April 7th, 2023, and immediate order of eviction can be entered, or rather the plaintiff can apply for an order evicting the defendant. The defendant may be liable for money damages after moving if additional rent is owed. Acceptance of partial payment will not prevent the court from issuing an order evicting the defendant. We're also requesting a money judgment in the amount of $4,604.21 in damages, $165.82 for costs, for a total of $4,770.03.
4,770 and how much cents?
And 3 cents, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Overton, what's your understanding of the agreement that you're entering into?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have the right, ma'am, to appear with counsel today. You were advised of that right back in your pretrial in February. You appeared without counsel, so you're waiving your right to an attorney at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you also have the right to have a hearing in this matter. That was what today's date was set for, or you could have demanded a jury trial in this matter. But you would like to waive those rights in order for you to have or enter into this consent judgment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're agreeing to pay the amount for possession judgment in a total of $5,085.82 on or before April 7th, or you're gonna vacate by that date, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
There's also a stipulation as to the amount of money damages, and that's the amount of $4,770.03, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you understand that partial payment won't satisfy the possession and for you to stay in the property. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any questions at this time?
No, ma'am.
You have 3 business days from today. If once you leave this virtual courtroom, you realize that you misunderstood any other right that you waived today in order to enter into consent judgment, you can return to the court and you can request to have this judgment set aside. You would just have to articulate how it was you misunderstood your rights, okay?
Okay.
Okay, lastly, are you giving Mr. Cooper permission to sign the consent judgment on your behalf?
Yes.
Very good. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Overton. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper. Desiree Henry.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the plaintiff's attorney, Tom Cyber, has failed to appear. So I'm dismissing your matter. If he appears later with good cause, then we can reset it and send you a new date, okay?
Okay, so what I gotta do right now?
Oh, you're all set. I'm dismissing the case.
Okay. Alrighty, sounds great.
Right. Loaf of bread. Mr. Cyber.
Yes, Judge. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I did not expect you to appear because you were so late, so I dismissed the case. But I did advise Ms. Henry that if you did appear later, I would reset it and she'd get a new notice.
Would you reset it, please? I apologize. I'm coming out of Antrim County, and my network is spotty right now.
April 26th at 1:30.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
Same to you. Okay, Ms. Till, are we ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of Todd Dowrick versus Italy McKinney. File number 22-03776 LT. Council appearance.
Felicity Till, P83961, appearing on the behalf of the defendant Italy McKinney, who is present with me via Zoom.
Thank you. Mr. Dowrick, present in person at the court. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, Mr. Dowrick and I have agreed to enter into a conditional dismissal with the following terms. The total rent to be paid will include April's rent, and that amount is going to be $2,696.16. This amount will be paid by April 21st of 2023. There is also going to be a provision that the issues with the basement in the home will be remedied. I also wanted to let the court know that the parties have agreed to work with Capital Area Housing Partnership to obtain rental assistance. And both parties have agreed to cooperate with Capital Area Housing Partnership in order to facilitate that rental assistance. This will be entered as a conditional dismissal with the second box checked. And I did explain MCR 4.201I to Ms. McKinney.
Thank you, Mr. Dowrick, and that's a complete and accurate understanding of how you're proceeding.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and then Ms. Till, you're going to draft the conditional dismissal for signatures?
Yes, and then I just wanted to ask Mr. Dowrick, do I have your permission to sign this conditional dismissal with these terms?
Yes, you do.
All righty, thank you. Nothing
Ms.
further.
McKinney?
Okay.
Yes.
I just want
Yes,
to make
ma'am.
sure you understand. I just want to make sure you understand the terms of the conditions of the conditional dismissal that you're entering into.
Yes.
Okay, and so you understand that partial payment will not satisfy this agreement. You understand that?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And you understand that you're giving up certain rights in order to enter into this agreement, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you have 3 business days from today to return to the court if you realize that you misunderstood any other rights that you're waiving in order to enter into this conditional dismissal. Unless you have
Okay.
any questions for me, you're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Till.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will get you that order by the end of the day today.
Thank you, Mr. Dowrick.
Thank you.